Dirty. Welcome, welcome. It's Fourth and Dirty. It is a special election episode. It's election day. Come take a break from all that. Come hang out with us. It's Fourth and Dirty. All right. I'm your host, JW. You can call me Jesse. It's being informal. I did vote. I hope you voted too. You know, that's all I can hope for, right? That's all you can hope for. But it's episode number 14 of season 6 here at the Fourth and Dirty Studios. It's episode number 225. Folks, keep it long count. Crazy, right? 225 episodes on the first and only community-driven fantasy football show. Of course, you can always find us on the wonderful website, fourthanddirty.com. Got everything. All your episodes, your articles, leagues. That's going to be important here soon, guys. All right, it's going to be very important here soon. If you're in our custom league with us, that has custom playlists, like the Semantics Listener League, you need to be there. That's where you can find all our social links, our Instagram feed. You can email the show at fourthanddirty.com or Jesse at fourthanddirty.com. That's more. See? We're on all the relevant social medias. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Fourth and Dirty. If you missed this here live on Twitch, I get it edited, put it up on YouTube, so it's there. You can see it. You know, just saying, if you subscribe to our Twitch, we get the 50 subscribers. We get the affiliate status, guys. And I can upload videos there too. To get best of both worlds. Maybe we don't have to leave Twitch anymore. We can all just hang out there. But maybe you like to listen via audio. We're still on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music. We're everywhere you want to be. All right, folks. But do please subscribe, like, follow, rate. It helps the show out a lot. You have no idea. Hold down the chat. So we got Tim Cruz in the house. The Difference 66. What's up, Dirty Hand Sal? Yeah, bro, I tied. Stupid Xavier. For context, Difference and I play in we played in a number of leagues, and one of them tied 153.10 to 153.10. Xavier Worry did nothing. If I didn't play anybody, I could have won. I was up by a point. That's fantasy football for you, folks. That is fantasy football for you. Remember, our new show days are Tuesdays. So welcome the Tuesday crew, the Dirty Tuesdays. Tuesdays for the boys, as I've heard as one. So, you know, cheers to y'all for joining us here live. That means we'll be back on November 12th. All right, get in your calendars. November 12th, we'll be back for all your Week 10 action. But this is Week 9, all right? And this week was crazy. We are a little more than halfway through the season, and things are going off the rails. Off the rails, all right? With that NFL news. It also was the NFL trade deadline today as well. So all it's popping off. We already saw last week all the trades that happened. We had a bunch more trades happen this week. Most of them not nearly as impactful as the ones from last week. You know, we had DeAndre Hopkins, Deontay Johnson, Devontae Adams. But no, this week we had Khalil Herbert traded to the Bengals. They get a nice backup. Mike Williams traded to the Steelers. That's right. The Jets don't want him no more, so he's off to the Steelers. Wide receiver Jonathan Mingo traded to the Cowboys. All right. Cowboys feeling some FOMO. Finally, they were like, hey, I think we need a wide receiver. Crap. They got Jonathan Mingo out of the deal. So good job. Jerry Jones. You're really just crushing that. But I think the big one, and normally we don't talk about defensive players, but the Saints traded away cornerback Marshawn Lattimore to the Washington Commanders. The Commanders get better on defense. That's crazy. I was like, all right. I thought that was very. He hasn't allowed, in one-on-one coverage, Marshawn Lattimore hasn't allowed a touchdown since 2021. Nice little tidbit I saw in the old, news around there. But good for the Commanders. It was kind of like a rumor, but not like the official rumors. Second that, guys. Is a rumor I saw that players wanted to be traded to the Commanders, so it kind of speaks volumes to what they're doing over there in Washington right now. But in other news, still not doing the news. Saints fire head coach Dennis Allen. Done.
Bruh.
Got him. Get him out of here.
Got him!
We were all very. He blew it. He blew it to the Carolina Panthers, who were objectively, everyone looks at them and goes, "Oh, they're worse, so much worse, right?" Loses to them, and then some on the internet have pointed out that this is the second time that Derek Carr has gotten Dennis Allen fired. And that's true because they used to be on the same team on the Raiders. Fantastic. The Saints have filled that role with the interim head coach. It's the special teams coordinator, Darren Rizzi. So now we got Darren Rizzi in charge, so hopefully that helps out the Saints. And the Raiders have fired offensive coordinator Luke Getsy.
Bruh.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Dirty Hand Salad, this is your team. Got that offensive coordinator out of there. Apparently that's the problem. And now they've hired Norv Turner as a senior advisor. That's right. For those who are deep in the football lore, that's a former coach and offensive coordinator, so allegedly known to be an offensive sort of guru. Yeah, in like 2005, exactly. Dude's crazy old. But I guess his son is also out there for free. So I don't know. We might see a Norv Turner style offense coming to the Raiders, which is just gonna be a lot of running the ball. I mean, but it's cool. Which is cool, right? I mean, works for some teams, right? But let's get into that injury news.
No!
I'm falling, and I can't get up.
Please, no! 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 No!
It never ends, guys. It never ends. Wide receiver CeeDee Lamb day-to-day with a shoulder injury. Wide receiver Drake London left the game with a hip injury. More specifically, a hip pointer. Wide receiver A.J. Brown left the game with a knee injury. Oh, my God. Wide receiver Chris Olave left the game with a concussion. That's 4 of the top wide receivers in the game going out this last week. See, this is why if you've been working the waiver wire, you've been building some depth because these guys go down. The next thing you know, somebody's got to step up. We also had QB Dak Prescott go down with a hamstring injury. He's going to miss at least multiple weeks. The rumors are now he's going to be placed on IR. So that's at least a minimum of 4 weeks for Dak Prescott. We also had running back Zach Moss, who was placed on IR for the Cincinnati Bengals with a neck injury. And that's why the Bengals made the trade for Khalil Herbert to get some depth for their team. You know, Chase Brown doing all right, holding it down over there for them, but got the backup. They got the backup. But we got good news. Guys, we got good news. All right?
Treasure.
Running back Christian McCaffrey designated to come back.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
Oh, well, what that really means is his practice window is whatever. So that means he's got 21 days to get him out there. If they don't, he goes back on IR and he's out for the season. So 21 days. This was as of yesterday, I believe, officially. So 20 days now. We're at T-minus 20 days. He's got to be out there soon. He's got to be. He wouldn't let you down. We also have running back Jonathan Brooks set to come back for the Carolina Panthers. For those who aren't aware, that's the rookie for the Carolina Panthers. He had an ACL injury from last season. Panthers drafted him knowing that was the issue. He's been riding the pine, just waiting. Finally, boom, here we are, week 10. He's going to make his debut. So all you Chuba Hubbard owners, hopefully, maybe you get like one more like half week like this week, right? But we got our free ticket. 9 weeks of like top RB1 territory over here, except for the first 2 weeks. I mean, obviously the first 2 weeks were rough, but after that, boom, gold. So hopefully you've been listening to the Waiver Wire Circus because I've been telling you about Jonathan Brooks. He's been sitting there less than 60% owned. All right, could have got him for free, but you weren't listening, or were you? Checking the old chat over here. Herbert got that pass pro down. That's true. Well, let's get into those other news. Bad news? This is all the other stuff. Miscellaneous. Running back Ezekiel Elliott missed the game due to, quote, disciplinary reasons. Disciplinary reasons. Well, he is Ezekiel Elliott. So I'm both not shocked at all, but at the same time, we're like, what are you doing? All right? I thought we were past this. This is the Rickroll. I made one of these.
Boo! Boo when you taste a burger, boo!
Haven't used that one in a while. Could use that for Halloween. I don't know what we were doing over here. Wide receiver Jameson Williams. Suspension lifted. He's coming back. All right. Hey, look at
Treasure.
that. He's killing it. Train went off the rails there. I think he saw a cat run by. It's very quick. Good ninja. Wide receiver Puka Nacua got ejected for throwing a punch. Oh my God, Puka, what are you doing? Oh, you finally got him back, and he gets ejected. What are you doing, bro? Killing us. But
Catch me outside. How about that?
Got him!
what he got him? He got him. All right, guys, that wraps up our news segment. You know what that means. Take a sip, seats. We gotta get ready for Killed It and Shit the Bed. Gotta move the chair, I guess. Like comfy. We're getting in there. We're locking it in because if you're doing any sort of traveling, you gotta go to timcruise.com. Sponsored of our Killed It segment. See what I did there? Tim does everything. Cruises, Disney vacations. They get you theme park tickets, both Universal and Disney. Got everything, guys. Everything. Tim's great. He's more than just, you know, a handsome face. He's also a travel advisor. All right. Meaning he's not here to just take your monies. All right. He's here to give you great advice, help you out with your tours. You can always hit them up, get your information, fill out some forms. If you fill out some forms, that helps them out a lot. They can help you out a lot. Like for Semantic Sea at 2, I get a little seasick. He's like, no, don't worry. Calm seas that time of year. Get you a nice outside cabin. Enjoy the sea breeze. Get an hammock. I've never done that before because I've always too scared. But Tim helped me out. That's why you got to go to timcruise.com. That's why Tim sponsors our Killed It segment. Because if you want to have a Killed It vacation, you got to go with Tim Cruise, guys. Got to go with Tim Cruise. But let's get into our Killed It and Shit the Bed. What do I got queued up here? Oh, I already had the Semantics Listener League queued up. All right, so we're diving into it. Killed It and Shit the Bed for the Semantics Listener League. So we're gonna do the 2 leagues, and then we'll break into who ultimately won it. But for league number 1, the killer league, the great one, the best league. All right. I gotta hold on. Do some scrolling for y'all over here. Hey, do we do it? It's not doing the thing. Hey, learn how to internet, guys. But Travi coming in at number 1, 143.12 points. Stafford doing him a solid. Jameer Gibbs, Garrett Wilson, Darnell Mooney, Jackson Smith, and Jugba. Tennessee defense, clutch. 143.12 points. Good job just absolutely beating the brakes off of Tim Cruz. What happened, man? You sponsored the Killed It segment. We've been talking about it in the league chats. Tim, you are on the shit the bed list. This is it. This is you. Right here. 76.10 points. Brees Hall letting you down. Madison, Bateman, Keenan Allen, Lutz, and New Orleans. Oh no. What happened? What happened, Tim? Oof. Not good. He almost doubled you. That's crazy. Coming at number 2 for league number 2, Norm. Where'd you go, Norm? Up here, 137.40 points. Josh Allen, Chris Brown, like we were just talking about here in the chat, popping off. Derrick Henry still just being the king. Devonta Smith stepping up there. Kind of like where 12 is okay. It's okay. You know, he's like right there. And Minnesota, anything 10 plus points for a defense. Wow, beautiful. Good job, Minnesota. Wow, looking good. 137.40 points. I like it. Surprisingly, his opponent, I know it's crazy week when 96.92 points get you on the shit to bed list, but when you have Dak Prescott, Jerry McNichols going out. I mean, Tyreek with 10 is still bad. Josh Downs. Oh, yeah. And then Denver -2. Oh, yep. You're on the shit to bed list, Chase. You deserve it. And then our final Killed It for league number 1. We got Tommy. Where'd you go, Tommy? Scrolling. He was beating Kate. 131.72. Bijan Robinson, Alvin Kamara, Zay Flowers, Travis Kelce, J.K. Dobbins, pulling all the weight because your defense didn't do it. 6-3, yeah, definitely. We're starting to solidify our playoff teams for Semantics Listener League. You know, starting to solidify who's gonna be, you know, making the cut. Oh, we got a first-time chatter, Steven Gaming 01. Yo, what's up, Steven? Welcome to 4th and 30. Let us know if you play in a league with us. Welcome. Better not be a bot. Don't make me come out there. Our other bed shitter for league number 1, because we already talked about Tim and Chase. We got to take a look at Ryan over here, 93.60 points. You know, Daniel Swift kind of having a down week. James Cook. Oh, yeah. Marvin Harrison Jr., Schultz. Sal, tell him about Schultz. You not listening over here? Like, Sal's told you everything you need to know about Dalton Schultz. Don't. Khalil Shakir, Bucker, Philadelphia going down. See, Schultz sucks. It's right there. Let's take a look at league number 2. Killing it. We got Sal stealing it away from Stevie, 133.62 points. Joe Burrow looking good. Justin Jefferson. Yeah, that was great, right? Oh man, Cedric Tillman. Have you been riding that wave? You been riding that wave, Sal? I like it. Brock Bowers, Cooper Kupp. And the Bengals defense, nice. Really putting it. The Jay Van Beards, put him in his place. South, another team, starting to solidify yourself in the Semantics Listener League. Oh, Tim Cruz going in deep. I like it. Let's see how quickly that kicks in.
I am the one.
take those mustards with how poorly your Semantics Listener League is going for you right now, buddy. Coming at number 2, Stevie. Like I said, just fighting him off, 132.26 points. We got Jaden Daniels. I still think 19 is good for a quarterback. Ramondre Stevenson, Saquon Barkley, Garrett Wilson. Who else? Oh, Baltimore with 10? Yeah, nice. Get another win over Atom. I believe, Atom is actually on the shit to bed list for league number 2 with 81.86 points. Kyler Murray really letting us down this week, guys. Yep. Oh, Tim Ricketts.
My leg!
At my legs. Just for you.
My leg!
Both of them, just in case. James Cook, Kyrie Williams, Jalen Waddle. Oh, A.J. Brown.
My leg!
Hamstring. See? That's what we talked about. J.K. Dobbins popping off, though. McLaughlin, Detroit. All right. I mean, not like the worst week I've ever seen, but still shit in the bed, especially compared to Stevie. And then finally, for league number 2, Tracy Claus, a.k.a. Mike. If you know, you know. 129.48 points. Who do you want to work for? Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Chase Brown and the Tennessee Titans defense. Oh, yeah. Put into Sean. Oh, man, that's... And they're basement dwelling over here. They're 3-6, guys. They're basement dwellers. I mean, you still got a chance. Anything possible. It's just top 6. You got to get to top 6. All right. Through week 14. Because it's 15, 16, 17. And then it's a free-for-all. Top scores, baby. Move on. Woo! Woo! It's going to be good. Hope your team's catching fire now. But got to finish with our bed shitters for league number 2. Heather coming here with 81.20 points. I mean, Gino couldn't say it. Travis Etienne. Yep. Oh, man. Michael Wilson. The Zero Burger. Puka Nacua. Oh, no. And only 7 points combined from your 2 special teams positions. Yep. Still. Oh, no, sorry. Heather. Well, Steve McGutney's on here, too. Sorry. I was looking at Steve McGutney's team. But Heather's on here, too. 81.20 points. That's the other side of this. Oh, God. Tyrone Tracy, Wandale Robinson, Xavier Worthy with a negative 1 point. Anyone else get the Xavier Worthy? Thank you. We really, yeah.
Bruh.
Mess my week up. That's how I got a tie. A tie. Killing me, Xavier Worthy. But in a race to the bottom, Steve McGutney getting the dubs. All right. And then, so that means now we got our killed it, shit the bed for league 1 and 2. So now, already know the answer, but tabulating, all right? Calculating. Does this help if I type on the keyboard like this, like I'm CSI, like a hacker? Our actual top 3 killed it for week number 9. We got number 1, Trav Antics, taking the spot for league number 1. Boop. We do some switching around over here. You'll see his 143.20 points takes the top spot. Coming at number 2 is Norm in league number 1 with 137.40 points. Pretty good showing. And then finally, from league number 2, Sal taking that 3rd spot. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, Sal. Looking good. Just knocked Stevie out. Stevie could have been in the top 3 this week. But no, you were. You were, Sal. Don't let her forget that. And then our bed shitters. That means Trav on, for those who don't know, in Semantics Listener League, we have a little tradition that the top scorer, that number 1 killed it, gets to ban somebody from the group chat for just the first half of the Thursday night football game. You know, everyone's like coming in from the week. Hey, what are you doing? Get the guy. So, Travis, you have the right to exercise this option if you want. You don't have to. But most people do. So, enjoy it. You get to ban somebody for Thursday Night Football. But, I always recommend maybe like a bed shitter, really punish them for their transgressions. Because this week, our top bed shitters coming at number 1 is, in fact, Tim Cruz. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh. Baggy's trying to bring out his dude, the sloth somewhere around here. Can't really see him. He's behind me. He's right here. Oh, my God. Hold on. Report the news to us. Quick, tell us. Yeah? And what else? Oh, man, shit. I don't know any of that. Do you guys know that? Well, there you go. There's the hot fantasy tip from Baggy the Fantasy Cat. Brings a sloth out, so I'm not sure what that means. Yeah. It's funny because really only I can hear him in my headphones or through my headphones. I don't think the mic picks it up, or I believe it gets for all the magic of the internet. It gets, But anyways, back to our shit the bed list for the Semantics Listener League. Like we talked about, Tim, you're in our bed shitting list. Really holding the fort down lately. 76.10 points. Not good, man. Not good. You got to work the waiver wire. Next year, Sal should sponsor the sloth. Good. Like one of his favorite toys, bro. Our next worst bed shitter was, in fact, Heather. And that race to the bottom with Ryan with 81.20 points. It's a couple different plays here. We had Taysom Hill, there's Xavier Legette. We could have had a whole different conversation, but nope. There they are. There we are. And then finally, Atom, 81.86 points. Oof, really just middle of the road this year. I don't know what the former champ's doing. Got a lot of former champs lagging behind. This is the problem. Is winning it. It's very difficult. But the repeat, oof, seems nigh impossible. Nigh impossible. Well, let's talk about the Filthy Casuals Listener League. Coming in at number 1, killing it this week. It's me. Boom. Let's go. 141.80 points. I'm on fire. Y'all remember week 4? I was 0-4. I was like, oh, God, here it comes.
Bruh.
Do I need to retire? Hang it up? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. No. You make some trades. You grind it out. Boom, here we are, baby. 5-4 now. 5 straight wins. We had the playoffs today. I'm in there, baby. Hold on the Listener League. Mixing it up. Because I got Josh Allen, Joe Mixon, J.K. Dobbins, Cooper Kupp, Garrett Wilson. Cole Kmet couldn't hold me down because I got Kareem Hunt. And neither because of these bums on special teams and defense. Can't hold me down. Crushing it over here. Crushing it. 141.80, baby. Whoa, oh, well, joke's on you, Sal. Tim Cruz already has a sponsorship deal with 4th and Dirty. So now you have to sponsor the sloth. Boom. Got him. Got him, Sal. Tim, such a good businessman. He was like, ah. All right. So we'll await our check. You go to 4thanddirty.com, right over here. You can donate just a sensible amount of money. All right. Boom. Comes right to us. You can sponsor this sloth. Or if you want, and you're cool like Tim, I could send you like an official invoice. Just saying, this is a real business over here. All right. Just like I do in fantasy football, I do real business over here in real life. Ask Tim. Tim will vouch for me. Coming at number 2 for the Killed It list for the Filthy Casual League. 4thanddirty.com/sloth. Oh, okay. We're going to have to start like a sloth cam or something. See, this week on the couch, I had mixed it up. I had put Squirtle Squad over here. Because if I set the sloth on the couch, then the cat doesn't mess with him. But you can kind of still see it's like right behind me, chilling. So I kind of just left the sloth wherever he had like left it last and put something else there. Maybe we can change up the casting couch camera and just kind of do cat cam again. And then we can do Sloth Watch. Sloth Watch 24. Sponsored by. Oh, boom. See, it just wrote itself. See? Guys, you just gotta have faith. Just buy that domain. It comes with the package of fourthanddirty.com. So all I gotta do is just create the /sloth. And then boom. There's the website. Right now there's no. That's why you get Arrow 404. Yeah, I mean I can make this subdomain. Do you guys really want a sloth subdomain? Such a weird conversation. Sloth 2024. No. You don't want to subdomain. Well, right. I was gonna make a subdomain for you. All right. fourthanddirty.com/ Sal doesn't want a sloth subdomain. That'd be a whole campaign ad about how sloth. Oh, you just want to forward it to your MySpace? Oh, easy, bro. Just give me the link to your MySpace. I can have it sent right to it, bro. It's so easy. Just bam. Redirect, exactly. I am of the wizard business. I know how to do this. I do some wizarding. But anyways, we got more killed it shit to bed to get through, guys. Coming in number 2 for the Filthy Casual Leagues, we have Paul, one of our newbies. He was struggling early on, but he's coming on. Kind of like my team, 132.32 points. Matt Stafford putting up a good game. 23 points is great. All right. What do we got here? Gibbs at 14. Devonta Smith, 16. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yep. Ooh, here we go. Bass and the Tennessee defense, 26 points. Boom. That's how you do it. All right. Oh, that's right, Sal. You are in the Whiz Biz as well. I forgot. Congratulations. Scuba Jake is actually on our shit to bed list. When you talk about that, 73.06 points. Jaden Daniels couldn't save him because he had Brian Robinson in there. What are you doing, bro? Do you not set a lineup?
Bruh. Got him!
Catch me outside. How about that?
I am disappointed in you. That's all. That's it. Not mad, just disappointed. Because you also you lost Chris Olave, you had Tyler Kraft. No, sorry. Looking at the wrong person over here. Just Dalton Kincaid, Puka Nacua. Bro, your whole team just. You just let him have that? McManus and the Buffalo Bills. That's ridiculous, Scuba Jake. Come on. Did you give up? Don't give up. Don't be like the song. Rick Astley. I just needed to stall for a second while I thought, be like Rick Astley. Never gonna give you up, all right? Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert your fantasy football roster just because your team's doing poorly. All right?
My leg! Bruh.
You gotta hang in there. Keep fighting. Ruin somebody else's season. Okay? Guys. That's almost as good as getting to the playoffs. Is ruining somebody else's chance to get into the playoffs. Right? Hang in there. Keep fighting. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it off. Like Taylor Swift. Our final killed it before we get into the rest of our shit to beds. We got Joe Plo coming here at 120.58 points. Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, Justin Jefferson, Jacoby Myers. Oh, yeah, really offsetting that bottom half of like Kyle Pitts. Oof. Butker in New Orleans. You're lucky. You're lucky. Well, it's also because your opponent Jody's on the shit to bet list with 90.98 points. Got a lot of these this week. Kyrie Williams, Aaron Jones, kind of being let down. Zach Ertz, bro, you left Amari Cooper in. We literally just talked about this.
Bruh.
Catch me outside. How about that?
You gotta set the lineups. It's like you gotta pay attentions. And look, you're at 5-4. You have a fighting chance. You're better than this. You're better than this. You're better than this, Jody. You're better than this. Well, maybe not, because you're on the shit to bed list. So besides Scuba Jake and Jody Joe, like we talked about, we also have Flaney Boy, 76.74 points on shit to bed list. CJ Stroud having a rough season. Marvin Harrison Jr., yep. Khalil Shakir. Brian Thompson Jr., the rookie for I mean, even Brandon Albright 6 is not great. Kansas City with 4. Yep. Not looking good. Not looking good. Cheers. Getting into our kill date and shit to bed for the OG League, Stripe League. Once again, it's me! Yeah! Suck it. 131.38 points. Team's starting to come together, too. Looking good here. 6-3. Josh Allen, Hubbard, Connor, Jefferson, McLaurin, Otten. Don't get this bottom half. Ignore that. No, it's good. But I had in some of my bench still producing out here. So I've got choices. Doing good. I got choices. That's what you want. That's what you want, baby. Evan is on our shit to bed list with 99.08 points. You know, Breece Hall. Get Amari Cooper. Out. What you doing, baby? What you doing? He did I finally get on the killed it list. And now the show's all about me. Yes. Did we not? I mean, I thought that was
Treasure.
I thought that was very obvious. But it helps when Evan, you know, doesn't start the lineup, which is fantastic. But he also had you know, Romeo Dobbs shake the bed for him. Dustin Hopkins. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, is that that might be the show title, Fourth and Narcissist. There you go. Boom. Make it about me, but making it about you, by making it about me. See what we did there? Got it all around, baby. Coming at number 2, Mike, The Difference. We're still here in our live chat. Bringing it home. Knocking Andy back a little bit, too. I like it. You're in the mix with us. 129.64 points. Joe Burrow, Jahmyr Gibbs, Tank Dell, Garrett Wilson, Trey McBride, Devonta Smith. Oh, really outweighing that defense special teams with 25 points. But yeah, I think you might have a problem, Andy. You might have a problem. Hey, there he is. Love it. Love to see it. Coming at number 3, Rico. He's in there. 125.10 points. You know, 4 and 5 now. Lamar Jackson. Chase Brown. Lost Puka Nacua there. Jaden Reed. Jacoby Myers. Chargers defense. Nice. Great grab. Oof. Just beating out new CJ. Pushing them down. Yeah. Don't let those newbies rise up in your league. Get those easy wins. Push them down. I mean, help them out, but also don't go easy on them. All right? We're trying to win games over here. Shit in the bed. Again. He's got the Madden curse. CJ. That's right. Old CJ. 66.72 points. Not like a good Jordan Love. Starting Tyler Algier out here. Aaron Jones, AJ Brown, Malik Neighbors, Cole Kmet, Chris Olave. I mean, Evan McPherson doing as well. Even 9 points for defense is the worst. You got something out of it. They didn't like completely ruin it for you that week. Oof, going to 0-9. I think we got a new Sacco contender, guys. Hopefully he doesn't pull what is known as the Evan, which is lose every game during the regular season. All right, and then you get to the playoffs and you just win the one game. Bounce off, ricochet off the glass. All right, and get out of the Sacco. We call it the Evan. CJ, you can try to pull the Evan. We'll see. And then finally, really, is that how the math works out? That's well, yeah. Everyone doing pretty well at scoring. Somehow Andy with 100.04 points is on the shit to bed list, but don't buy too much into it. You know, Chase having a down week, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kraft. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Only going to 7-2. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. There you go, guys. That's killed it and shit the bed for our leagues. Thank you, as always, Tim, for sponsoring our Killed It segment. But, you know, of course, guys, we got to check out our Killed It and shit the bed for the players. So I got to get that racked up. Requires some clicking. Some clicking and clacking for week number 9. 9. Goes by quick, doesn't it, guys? Goes by real quick. All right, real quick. Killing it this week for your quarterbacks. Joe Burrow. It's been on fire lately, guys. All y'all haters in the early part of the season. You're like, this guy's a bum. But here we are. Oh, that's too many. There we go. It's out there with Jalen Hurts. He's the number 5 QB on the year, guys. All right, had a couple down weeks, so you're right to criticize them. We got Baltimore, Chargers, bye week coming up. Baltimore isn't that great of a defense. Chargers looking pretty good. So we might see a little bit of slowdown there. But, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like Philly's ever been that great of a defense, right? Jalen Hurts, Pat Mahomes, Geno Smith, and Daniel Jones round out our top 5. Hurts really, you know, coming on strong here after the bye, looking good. This is what we wanted. This is what we were looking for. Aw. Tim's the killed it of sponsors. No, that's good. I like that. He really is.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
Mostly because he's first, too. Number 1. If you're a SpongeBob meme lord, Smitty Werger, Jaegerman Jensen. Jalen Hurts has Dallas, Washington, and the Rams coming up. Washington could be a bit tougher, you know, given the new Marshawn Lattimore. He's great at locking down top wide receivers, so depending on who's hurt, it could be an interesting week. But they do got Saquon's crushing it, bro. But the Rams, Dallas, light them up. Looking good. Pat Mahomes, welcome to 2024. So this is what we wanted. Where have you been? Just in time for Denver, Buffalo, and then Carolina. Not the best stretch coming up. But hey, they're winning games, and I guess he's no longer. If that's all they care about, then he's not. He's not super fantasy viable. So we're all hurting over here. We're all hurting. Geno bouncing back from the slump, looking good. Then at number 7, we're on bye. San Francisco, Arizona, and the Jets coming up. Decent schedule. Oy boy. Daniel Jones. What a crazy bounce back after the previous 2 absolute dumpster fire situation. Garbage. Carolina. Maybe. Bye. Tampa Bay. Okay. Not the worst schedule. In a pinch. Did I, nope. I didn't even write down 4 QB. I was like, no, I'm not writing down Daniel Jones. Kept making me do it. Just like these bed shitting QBs this week, we had Kyler Murray, like we talked about earlier, really letting us down. I have him here in the Semantics Listener League. So he's still the number 9 QB in the season. We got the Jets coming up. Not a great matchup. Bye. Then it gets better. Seattle. All right. Minnesota's going to be tough. But then we got Seattle, New England, Carolina, Rams. San Francisco week 18, we don't do that. It's perfect. We just got a little. Hold on just a little bit longer. All right. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Some leagues I'm trying to bench him for somebody else. Just going to throw that out there. We had Jordan Love shit in the bed for Green Bay against the Detroit Lions. Not good. They got the bye. Hopefully they can course correct. Then we got Chicago. It's going to be tough. San Francisco. Miami's been a surprisingly tough defense against the QBs. So this is not a great stretch for Jordan Love. He could really be hurting. We look a bit further deep. Detroit, not good. Seattle, New Orleans. Those are good. Minnesota, rough. Oh, not the best. Not the best matchup for Jordan Love. Caleb Williams, shit in the bed. I know he says questionable, but he went out just during the last play of the game, so we're going to count it against him. All right. 2 in a row after the bye, not looking good. Got New England and Green Bay and Minnesota coming up. I can see better days. Jared Goff on our shit the bed list. CJ Stroud continuing to struggling. Everyone who thought they were getting a deal in the fantasy draft, we were wrong. We were wrong. Really having a sophomore slump this year. Do we have a chance of getting it better? Detroit, Dallas, Tennessee, Jacksonville. Okay. But then we got Miami, Kansas City, Baltimore. So, not the greatest schedule for CJ Stroud. That's what I'm saying. Most people would have been happy to have CJ Stroud during the draft. And here we are, come season, and we're crying. We're crying. But moving along on our shit to bed list, moving to our running backs, Saquon Barkley taking the top spot and the top hurdle. Just ridiculous. Just spin move. Ha! Got him.
Got him!
Absolutely just spin moved on him. Hype train's real over there in Philadelphia. Cannot believe the stupid New York Giants let it go. I guess I can't believe it. But light him up. I mean, what are you going to not start him every week? He's great. Dallas, Washington, Rams coming up. It's going to be fine. Continue to be fine. But we got Devin Achane, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, and Chase Brown rounding out our top 5 this week. Achane performing much better since Tua's been back. Been great. Really taking the pressure off. Teams can't stack the box anymore. So long as he stays healthy, look at the schedule. Rams, Vegas, New England, Green Bay. Not until we get to the Jets. Then we got Houston, San Francisco, Cleveland. That could have been a nasty find. Derrick Henry still doing Derrick Henry stuff. Alvin Kamara bouncing back. That's what we like to see. We got Atlanta. That could be tough. Then Cleveland in a bye. All right, looking further out. Rams, Giants, Washington, Green Bay, Vegas. All right, that's a pretty good slate. I can see Alvin Kamara finishing strong. Look at old Chase Brown here, dominating. Hopefully with Zach Moss going on IR, he can solidify his spot there. Keep producing for you. Maybe get some, decent RB2 numbers out of it. I find him to be, if I pull it back up, I find him to be a bit spotty. A lot of it just depends on, is he getting those touches? We're getting, 12, 15, 20 touches a game. 20 touches is ideal situation. And yeah, all right. We're doing all right. But look at our bench hitters for the running backs. Nick Chubb still not producing for us. It's not for a lack of trying. 15 for 39. 2.6. 1 reception for -4. They're on the bye week, so hopefully they can figure out what to do with Nick Chubb. Since old Jameis Winston has been in there. They are just throw crazy. It's been throw crazy. You think that, they'd be able to get Nick Chubb involved. Because you got New Orleans. Then we got Pitt, Denver, Pitt, Kansas City. Oh, this is not good. Cincinnati, Miami. Oh, that's really not a good. It's not a good schedule against the rush. We waited all this time and we might not be able to get what we want. Travis Etienne back from the injury, but not back in our hearts. Just hasn't been looking good. This 3 for 24 for 8, 3 targets, 2 receptions. Just didn't do dig all. We got Minnesota, Detroit. Not good matchups, guys. We got bye. Houston, Tennessee, the Jets, Vegas, Tennessee. Just not the best matchup for the Jags coming up. That includes Tank Bisbee, also on our shit to bed list, by the way. Not gonna let him out of this, all right. Jonathan Taylor on our shit to bed list. I mean, that's like all the Colts for that matter, quite frankly. But why did I write different Taylor? Why did I write Taylor? Oh no, Taylor 7. Out of my mind. Lost my damn mind. 13 for 48. I had the opportunity to switch teams, and I didn't take it. I think back about that sometimes. No. Buffalo, Jets, Detroit coming up. Not a good slate. New England, then a bye. Ugh. What could have been Jonathan Taylor? What could have been Brees Hall? What could have been? See, we were throwing crazy this last week with Adams and Garrett Wilson, but no, we can't give old Brees Hall some love. 8 points the last 2 weeks. Gross. We got Arizona, the much better matchup than Indy. That's good. Bye week. Maybe we can get our shit together. Seattle, good. Miami, decent. Jacksonville, good. Rams, good. Buffalo, not good. All right. I can see better days for Brees Hall. I can see better days. I know some of you owners are very concerned. You're trying to trade him. And I don't blame you. If you can get good value back, I could see making the case for it. I could see if on the flip side, if you're like a contender and you can offer up some good pieces to a team who's just trying to get some W's to, survive right now, go grab you some, stash them on your bench. Better days will come. But not for these bench hitters because we got Kyrie Williams. Crashing to earth, baby. Crashing to earth. It had to happen eventually. We all have our down weeks. Yeah, we still have 22 touches, so don't worry. We got Miami, New England, Philadelphia coming up. Philly's got a good D line, so that could be. So we got a good, decent slate. And I think the Rams in general are looking a lot better with both Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua back. So that should open things up for the old run game. Cat's up over here. He's making a big stretch. Oh, man, there you go. Got him. But these bed-shitting running backs, it's just holding us down, guys. Holding us down. No, great question, Sal, in the chat here. How does the waiver wire generally work monetarily during the playoffs weeks? Off topic. We're getting no stress, man. Hey, we got the playoff weeks coming up. These are good questions. Before we get into our next couple segments of Kill the Shit the Bed. Depends on your league, obviously. In the leagues we host, we do FAB, free agent acquisition budget. So you have that same budget all season long, including the playoffs. So you got if you think you're gonna make it, then you gotta start being more conservative with your budget because you're still fighting out there with everybody else. Now I know some leagues only let their playoff teams make waiver wire moves. I mean, that's interesting, but in a lot of our leagues, we have like punishments for last place, so we want to keep everybody competitive, so we keep kind of the waiver wire still the same. So hopefully that answers your question. Still there, still gonna be in our leagues. No playoff preferential treatment, and then you still got your same waiver budget. You can still make $0 claims, and after the waiver wire runs, you can still just pick up and drop people willy nilly. No, I mean, if you make the playoffs, you can keep making waiver wire moves. You're not locked in. Just the trading. I will say we do have a trade deadline in our fantasy leagues, and in some leagues, it is this week. All right, so you're locking it up. All right, no more trades. Some leagues do trades year round. Doesn't matter. Could even be the championship. I seen it. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mike. So then, yeah, our the keeper league we're in. Only the playoff teams can make moves. Sometimes forget that because I'm in the playoffs all the time. I'm in there now, and I'm like, making moves. But getting back to our killed it and shit to bed for the players. Let's blitz through these. We got our wide receivers. Jackson Smith and Jigba taking the top spot. With no DK Metcalf, that's certainly gonna catapult you to the top there. They got the bye this coming week. San Francisco and Arizona coming up. We had Zay Flowers, Garrett Wilson, DeAndre Hopkins, and Denard Robinson. That's right, Denard Robinson for the Rams taking that top spot. Well, with no Puka Nacua, somebody had to punching people over here. Ridiculous. I mean, Hopkins looking good. Finally integrated into the Kansas City offense. They're talking about continuing to ramp them up. Sorry, clicked off it too quick. Denver, Buffalo, Carolina coming up. That's looking good. Garrett Wilson, if anything, it's looked better since Devontae Adams showed up. Now we're number 3, baby. Let's go. 10 targets, 9 for 90, 2 tutties. Love to see it, baby. We got Arizona, Indy, bye. Seattle coming up. Great schedule for them. Zay Flowers, really can be all over the place, but very much involved in the Baltimore offense. It's not just King Harry, guys. It's not just King Harry. But taking a look at our guys going crazy. Our bench hitters for the wide receivers. We talked about it. Xavier Worthy. Where are you, SOB? -1 points. 2 carries for 10 yards. I think I did something like scrolling. So it should be over here. Not let me scroll. -1. What? God damn it! Every time you can't trust drafting Kansas City wide receiver because something's gonna happen, and then they're gonna make some sort of offseason move like a trade or a signing, and then that wide receiver is the Kansas City Chief wide receiver that pops off. It's always that guy. It's never any of the other ones. All right. I did also want to point out, Deontay Johnson coming over the trade for Baltimore, played a handful of snaps, 30% of snaps, nothing. All right, it's gonna take some time to get him involved, but loser. Get traded, you're not out there like DeAndre Hopkins playing. Ridiculous. Marvin Harrison Jr. on our shit the bed list. Scrolling. Oh, I went past him. So I did. 1 point. Man. He's real just, it's the same thing with the Kyler Murray. It's like real boom bust. If they're on the same page, everything's going great. It's not. We got the Jets. Could be a tough matchup. Bye. Seattle should be better. Minnesota's tough. Seattle should be better. New England's good. Carolina. The Rams. We got better days. Same thing with, like we talked about Kyler Murray. If you can hang on with Marvin Harrison, maybe make a last-minute trade for him. Hold on to him for that, playoff stretch. Ooh, mama. Gonna be good. If not, hang tight if you can. If not, ridiculous. Puka Nacua punching somebody. We got to call it out. Ridiculous. But barring any sort of suspension or anything like that, we got Miami, New England, Philadelphia coming up. I think that's a pretty good slate, even with how Miami's been playing lately. And finally, Michael Pittman for the Indianapolis Colts. No doubt about it. We suck.
Got him!
Oh, the Colts killing me. We got Buffalo, Jets, Detroit coming up. Not a great slate for us. I don't see it getting better anytime soon, guys. I don't see it getting better anytime soon. We got all the nice QB controversy because we benched the rookie, so they were like, oh, and Flacco starts, and then he blows it. They're just like, well, what'd you all expect was gonna happen? Take a look-see at our tight ends. Killing it this week. Mike Gesicki. That's right, Mike Gesicki, guys. This guy, you guys seen him since like week 2. Finally involved in that Bengals offense. I'm sure the different 66 is happy about that. But we got Baltimore. Should be okay. Chargers, not good. Bye. All right. Pitt, not good. Dallas, fine. Tennessee's okay. Cleveland's good. Denver, not good. Interesting. Probably going to be spotty. We also got Cade Otton starting to solidify himself. Oh, 3 in a row, baby. At this point, you just got to start him. San Francisco, bye. Giants coming up. Roll him out there, baby. Roll him out there. Josh Oliver, Travis Kelce, and Taysom Hill rounding out our top 5 for the tight ends. Just seems like a Taysom Hill type of week. Especially with the new coaching change, we might see more Taysom Hill coming up. So pay attention. Pay attention. We're going to talk about him during the Waiver Wire Circus here real quick. But shitting the bed for our tight ends. Not looking good, guys. Cole Kmet, over 3, nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Just, oh, they're not even saying he had a target. I thought he had a couple targets. I guess I lied. Bears have not been looking good since the bye. Not been looking good. Not been looking good. New England, Green Bay, Minnesota coming up. Also on our shit the bed list, we've got Zach Ertz. Old Man River. I don't know. It's good to be with the Giants. Maybe the Giants are good against the tight end. We got Pitt. Good defense. Philly. Okay. Dallas. I can see it. I could see him being spotty. He is old. He could be fading later in the season. We got Kyle Pitts crashing back down too. You're like, oh man, this is it. No, it's not it. It's Kyle Pitts we're talking about. It's the Atlanta Falcons we're talking about. We're probably about bounce back against New Orleans here. Denver could be a tougher matchup. Then we got the bye week. Chargers, Minnesota, Vegas, Giants, Washington. Okay, that's it's an okay slate. It's okay. It's okay. Not the best. But if your tight end did shit the bed, there is really only one thing you can do. And you can go to the Waiver Wire Circus. If I could ever get the cat to yell at the same time, that would be the day. That would be the day. But today's not that day, guys. But we were talking about tight ends, so we meander on over to our ESPNs. That's still the largest platform. So I try to give you good odds. And if, hey, when you're in your league, these guys might be available. So we're way down here, and I know he failed you. But Cole Kmet has been involved with the Bears offense. This isn't going to last forever, all right? Playing New England should be a good matchup. Look at 18. Should be a good matchup. Going to do all right. You're going to do okay. You got Hunter Henry against Chicago coming up here, week number 10, 19th against the tight end. So, again, good matchup. It's going to be all right. It's not the sexiest. It's not the sexiest. I want to admit it, all right? You're feeling queasy. You're like, but look. Well, that's because 5, 9, 6, 8 targets. Look, consistently. He's consistently doing stuff with them, too. Catching the ball. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for, guys. All right? Especially in your half PPR, full PPR leagues. Oh, full PPR. My God. You must be living the damn dream. Great. Taysom Hill. I'm still feeling I feel spicy. You know, we had a good week this last week. Fire the coach. We're like, oh, buddy. I don't even know why I scrolled. Okay, so Atlanta's terrible against the defense, so this could be great, especially after this last week against Carolina. Love it. And then finally, we talked about Mike Gesicki. Baltimore is really susceptible at the tight end position. So that should be a good matchup. Clearly, he's involved. It's Thursday night games. So you're going to have to commit early. Got to commit early. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know? Let's move on over to our wide receivers. So I love when, like, on the Tuesdays because, like, I don't have to, like, switch between different pages. But we can just go straight to page 2 for our 60% ownership or less. We're down over here. Looking at these types of wide receivers. It's not the best guys. I would still be looking at Xavier Legette. They got the Giants coming up. We saw him immediately. You know, usage has still been spiking up. Having pretty good weeks here. We like it. We got the Giants coming up. This could be, depending on the situation, could be a multi-week type starter. So that's what we're looking for. All right, that's all you need. If you missed the Lad McConkey train, Quentin Johnson making a comeback. All right, still looking at targets 5, so decent. He's still involved. All right, so he's not just kind of out of nowhere. He just finally got the touchdown. So this would be a touchdown chasing type of scenario. So just keep that in mind. Hail Mary, you know. Ricky Pershaw still getting back involved here in the San Francisco offense. Great matchup coming up here. Let us see it. Tampa Bay. Easy money, baby. Easy money. 27. Play that. 27. All right. Remember, no Brandon Ayuk. So it's a great find. He's out there. Go take a look. And then Jalen McMillan on the flip side of that game, still being involved for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, we still don't have much of an update on Mike Evans. Going to be out a few weeks. We know Chris Godwin already out for the season. That dislocated ankle and surgery. But if you can go, where'd he go? Jalen McMillan. Oh, he's right. He's over here. 15th. They got San Francisco. It's a mediocre matchup, right? But 8 targets, 7 targets these last couple of weeks. That's what we're looking at. You know, if you're that desperate, that's what you got to do. Moving along to our running backs. I've told you once. I've told you 1,000 times. No, it's only been a few weeks. Rico, God damn it. Not Rico Dalton. I saw a name, and I was like, oh, God. Jonathan Brooks. He's coming back. They've said it as much. It's your last week. We got the Giants coming up next. That's a good matchup. Look, 17th. It's a good matchup, guys. Really, the only other name I've got here, you know, is being involved. It's sort of kind of a weird timeshare now. Is Ray Davis? At least on page number 2 over here, because he's widely available. All right, for the Buffalo Bills, he's been backing up James Cook. James Cook has seemingly a stamina problem, and now all of a sudden, Ray Davis is kind of popping up here. All right, so you gotta pay attention to that. But really, again, we're looking at handcuffs. People are getting hurt. I know we saw a lot of wide receivers go this week. That doesn't mean that the running backs are immune. All right, you know, if you're in Pittsburgh, and maybe you got Najee Harris, grabbing Jalen Warren. If you got Bijan Robinson, grab Tyler Algier. All right, if you've got Tony Pollard for Tennessee, grab Tajay Spears. Don't grab Ezekiel Elliott. That's a bad idea. Grab Antonio Gibson. We saw him be successful. Grab Ty Chandler, Braylon Allen. These are all great names, you know, absolute killers. If your top running back goes down and you need a spot starter, there's so many of them just sitting out there. Handcuff somebody. It's easy. It prevents all kinds of problems. All right. And finally, we got our quarterbacks. I can't believe we're saying it, but we got to look at Bo Nix. Been playing great. Kansas City's not the best defense out there. It is divisional, so it could be tougher. But I can see a sensible, 15-plus points out of them. So if you need a QB. Sam Darnold got a great matchup here against Jacksonville, 31st. I mean, obviously. Jared Goff against Houston. Should be a good matchup. Houston's kind of spotty on the defense, so I can see them also flipping on you really quickly. So just be careful. Just be careful. Jared Goff's playing hyper efficiently. And then I didn't actually write down a fourth one, which is very surprising. But just kind of looking at, we always want to look at matchups. Those are always super important. So now you can see me do it live. I'm like calculating. We have to come all the way down here. Oh, God. Are we looking at, like, Aaron Rodgers against Arizona? Could we see it? When we look at this last game. Okay, 20 points. That's not bad. Maybe Aaron Rodgers if you're feeling very desperate. That's kind of gross. I would be more inclined to maybe go look at Justin Herbert. He's been playing a lot better recently. Coming alive, 24, 19 points. They need that last QB, but oof, if you're doing that kind of dumpster diving at this point in the season, let us know. Hit us up on social media at Fourth and Dirty, or you can check us out on the website, fourthanddirty.com. That is our central hub. All right, especially as we come here towards the playoffs. All right. Maybe I can bring the music in low. Oh, yeah. Get that outro going, baby. But yeah, besides the old Twitch, live on 8 p.m. on Tuesdays. We'll be back November 12th. I do get this uploaded to YouTube, so you can find us there. We're on all your podcasts, the main podcast players, or wherever you want to find an RSS feed. But we're on Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music. Check us out on the social medias at 430. You can email the show at 4thanddirty.com or Jesse at 430.com. We're also on, if you want to donate, if you want to sponsor the Sloth, Sid, that's how you do it. Got articles, all our episodes are over here. Remember, if you're in a custom league, this is where your playoffs are going to be. All right? Once we get there, got to look over here. All right? You can find me on the social medias at Madonna Jesse, at Jesse Madonna. All right, guys, we'll see you next week for week number 10.